This is called Always Be Prepared for your next potential impression with a customer. It's the middle of summer. I'm painting with my dad. We just painted inside of a house. Basically, I helped him tape. I did baseboard, spackling, that kind of thing. And my name's Berg. What was I saying, vlog? KDV. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity forward just a little bit. Thank you. And my dad's like, I want you to fold up all the drop cloths and put them in the truck. I'm like, all right. It's hotter than blazes, right? I'm wearing painter's pants. I just got a painter's shirt on. I got like paint on me and stuff. My dad almost, when he wanted to, didn't have any paint on him or on the nape of his brush. Like the nape, like that, the chrome part. No paint ever. I was a little bit different. Anyhow, so I grab all the tarps, I ball them up, and throw them in the truck. So my dad comes back after touching up something he wanted to touch up. He's like, I thought you'd take longer, son, folding up those drop cloths. I'm like, Dad, who cares? They're just drop cloths. It doesn't really matter. My dad, he turned the engine on, then he turned the engine off. He's like, pardon the fuck me? And I'm like, why doesn't it matter? I'm like, Dad, everybody sees them anyways. All we do is take them out. He goes, son, we're going to go fold those drop cloths. What'd you do with them? I balled them up and threw them in the truck. He's like, what would make you do that after you saw me specifically folding them in the past? Dad, it doesn't matter. Fuck them anytime. What are the tarps made from, Kevin? Canvas, Dad. What does canvas do if it's not folded? It wrinkles. And I'm like, what do your clothes look like if they're wrinkled? They don't look good. I paint a house. I paint someone else's house. How does that look when I'm bringing out a ball of drop cloths because it didn't matter? Doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too good. What will you never, ever do on the job with me? Ball up a drop cloth. That is your first impression when you get to the job. You put down the drop cloth, Kevin. How does that drop cloth look if it's all wrinkled in a ball or it's nicely folded? You go, Dad, and think about it that much. He's like, exactly. You didn't think about it that much because you didn't think about the next steps. You always want to be prepared for your next job. If you fold those, I can take it on my next job and just unfold them. If they're balled up, number one, there's a lot of paint and shit, so if it's really hot, they can all stick together, as well as it doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. What do I stress to you? Professionalism. What do I stress to you? Quality. What do I stress to you? Your name's on it. Why the fuck you do that to drop cloths, Kevin? I don't know, Dad. I didn't think it was that huge of a deal. Kevin, you go through this life in a couple different ways. You can do everything to get it done. You can go just half-assed at it. Or you can do it because your name is on it. How do you want to go through life, son? It's just a drop cloth, Dad. It is not just a drop cloth. It is an impression of what you do and how you do it each and every time. I understand, Dad. I understand completely. Everything is a reflection of my work. Who do you work for, Kevin? I work for you, Dad. What's the name of your company? I go, Royal Painting. He's like, yeah. Do you want Royal Painting to be shown like a big ball of crap and then you just drop it down? And I'm like, no, Dad, I don't. Son, that's why we're going to refold all the drop cloths when we get home. I'm like, Dad, it's like 80. I'm like, he's like, I don't care if it's 80. I don't care if it's minus 30. No drop cloth gets crumpled up and put into this truck under my name working for me. I'm like, all right, Dad, I understand it means that much to you. I understand. I will take my time and understand. I understand what your vibe. I got you. He's like, I'm not trying to be hard on you, son, but there's one way to do things. I do things the right way. If you want to work for me, you got to do things the right way. No, I really want to do, Dad. I really want to do. You know, you're teaching me how to cut in with my other hand and my right hand. I can cut in left and right and everything. He's like, that's good. That's good. I am giving you a skill you can use if possibly you go to school and nothing works out. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. How ironic. Anyhow. Okay, Dad, I completely understand and I appreciate your mentorship and what you're showing me and everything like that. It's like, son, I love you very much. I want to be proud of what you do. I want you to be proud of what you do as well. I'm like, I am proud. He's like, okay. Nothing too small does not impact if it has something to do with yourself. Nothing too small does not matter when you do it. Nothing too minute or small has to do if you do it. If you do it well, even if it's small, you might not hear about it, right? Yeah, whatever. You did pretty well. If you fuck up, everybody hears it, big or small. You leave one impression when you get to the job. You leave one impression when you talk to somebody. You leave one impression when you get with somebody. So I talk about eye contact. Eye contact, energy. Energy, pride in your hands, pride in your work, pride in your soul. I have pride in my soul. And when I'm doing this, damn right I have pride in my soul. I love this. Thank you so much for coming to What Was I Saying Blog KDB. I'm here to provoke thought. And with that, let's move humanity forward. Pray for first responders. Pray for everybody in the medical field. Pray for everybody in the hospital. Pray for everybody that's served. Pray for everybody that is serving and coming back with PTSD and continue their fight. And pray for you and me in world peace. Thank you very much. You're my saviors.